Hey guys, what's up? It's Chelsea and today I'm making a video that I never thought I would make, but I'm just at such a good place in my life right now that I decided it was time to make this as just like an update from my previous video explaining to you guys about my breakup and everything like that. And I just kind of wanted to get back on here, let you guys know what's happened since then, and just let you guys know where I'm at right now. And yeah, so if you can't tell from the smile on my face, I'm actually at a really good place. When I made that video, it was probably the worst timing. I would have much rather made it on a day like today where I'm just more confident and just more understanding of the situation and things like that. And however, you know, that was what it was. Like, that's as true and as honest as I could have been as far as like my breakup, like when it really hit me, like that's what it was like. And anyway, so today I wanted to just explain everything to you guys. And yeah, so let's start off by saying that me and Josh do not hate each other. We are not enemies, and that I have no ill will towards him. After that video, of course, like the first, like that day and the next day after were just kind of hard, and I was just kind of like in this shell, and I couldn't eat, and it was bad. But then after that, I started to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, where I kind of got myself together and realized that Josh isn't my life, and that, you know, I can be happy on my own, and that, you know, being single is not the worst thing ever. I have spoken to, I'll explain everything about that as far as like where me and Josh are today, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, I'm just really happy. And I never thought, I mean, I'm not entirely sure when he broke up with me. I think it was like, it's maybe been a little less than a week now, like 5 days, 6 days, something like that. Anyway, but yeah, like I can't even keep track. Like before it was like, I've been single for 3 days. Now I'm just like, I don't know, and it's fine. And so anyway, I kind of saw the light at the end of the tunnel, trying to finish up on that story. Saw the light at the end of the tunnel and realized that being single is not the worst thing ever. And I was just so dependent on having someone in my life that it really kind of shocked me when they were gone. And it really sucked because me and him weren't talking and blah, blah, blah. So that weekend, I decided to go over to my best friend Abby's house, which was the most perfect decision in the whole world. Me and her had planned to hang out that weekend anyway, and my breakup just kind of fell in line with us hanging out. So it was really nice because she lives in a different city, so I was able to just kind of really get away from everything, just, you know, hang out with her and spend some time with her. It was a really great time, and we got to do some things, and I went to Nordstrom Rack and bought myself shit that I didn't need. I was like, fuck it, like, you know what, I'm doing me now, and it was just so nice. And anyway, so we did that, and then basically while I was over there, I made a Tinder account, and that's where this video is gonna go towards. Yeah, basically I made a Tinder account. Me and Abby have a longtime best friend named Danielle, who we grew up with, and her mom babysit us, and that's how we all met. Anyway, so we decided to both go over to Danielle's house and hang out with her. And while we were hanging out with her, one of the first things she was telling us about was that she had just signed up for Tinder. And I was like, OMG, girl, I got to get on there. I actually remember telling Josh while we were in a relationship how I just kind of wanted to go on Tinder just to see what it was like. And that may sound weird, but that's actually completely normal, because there's a lot of profiles that I come across where they say happily taken, but just on here for laughs or blah, blah, blah. And so, you know, there's people that do that, and of course Josh didn't want me having a Tinder account, which I completely understand. But anyway, so that did happen though, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I need to make a Tinder account. I've been waiting to do this. So I make a Tinder account, and it's been fun. Like, it hasn't been anything serious, but it definitely did help me because, you know, I've been able to kind of talk to guys, and, you know, some of them have been douches, some of them have been talking just disgustingly to me, but some of them actually seem like genuine people and just are just talking to me, just, you know, and we're complete strangers, but the fact that it actually kind of seems like they care just kind of amazes me, and it's just been nice, and it's kind of helped fill that void, because obviously when you're in a relationship, you're texting each other all the time, and I don't have that right now, and it's nice just kind of getting a message from someone. And there's actually like some people on here that if I wasn't where I was with Josh right now, I would maybe try and like pursue something. I'm not entirely sure. I really don't want to meet someone off Tinder, but like there's some like genuine people on there. And anyway, but so I do have a Tinder, and maybe I'll make some stories about that. I haven't had anything too crazy, and I'm not sure if I'm actually going to meet any of these people. But anyway, so yeah, so that really helped me, and just kind of, I've been keeping myself busy. I, you know, hung out with my friend Sam after work, just trying to, you know, fill those times where I would probably be spending with him. Now, as far as where me and Josh are, I did have to explain the whole Tinder thing and going over to my friend Abby's house before I told you where we were, because when I did go over to her house and when I was on Tinder and stuff, people from my past started popping up, like guys that I used to talk to and things, and they wanted to hang out with me or start over with me or blah blah blah. So basically, like, people were just already starting to show interest in me. I'd only been single for like 2 days, and so I called Josh and I was like, listen, I'm doing this, you know, to just kind of give you one last chance. Me and him didn't even really speak since we broke up until I called him. And you know, I called him, I was like, hey, you know, I just want to let you know that like guys are starting to show interest in me, and you know, is it okay? Is it not? Are we gonna get back together? And I could just tell from his mood that he obviously wasn't okay with it. But of course, you know, we're not together, so he can't tell me not to, you know, pursue whatever with other people. So basically, me and him just started talking because of that, and I'm so thankful I made that phone call. Because of it, me and him are actually kind of friends right now, and it's really weird, and we've drawn boundaries, and basically we're at a place right now where we are friends, and you know, we're texting, we talk like every day, sort of, just here and there, ever since that phone call. And we actually met the other day, gave each other all our stuff back, and you know, hung out, and it was just really weird because things felt like the old times, but they weren't. And it was weird just like being with him and talking, and it was honestly like nothing changed, but the only thing that was different was I didn't have the ring and I wasn't calling him my boyfriend. So it was kind of weird, but I'm okay with where we're at right now. And I know to some people that might seem very harmful to be like that with someone, but trust me, he is not holding me back. We are just at a place where we care so much about each other, and we do have such a like good connection. Like, why throw that away? And you know, I did tell him that I'm not being friends with him just to be friends with him. You know, I am being friends with him because I do enjoy his company, but also because I'm hoping it'll help change his mind, having me in his life, change his mind about the whole being back together thing. And I honestly, I don't want to say this in case he sees this video, but I feel like it is. Like, I feel like, you know, like, he's not necessarily regretting anything, but just kind of like, you know, seeing that, wow, like, she was a big part of my life, like, I do miss her, and blah blah blah. And anyway, so me and him are just at that kind of place right now, and we did set boundaries, and I'm not going to get into that because it's personal, but we did set boundaries as far as, you know, we can do whatever we want. There's just certain things that are off limits with other people for now, until we get to a certain place, I guess you could say, until it's like, you know, we meet someone else, or, you know, we just decide we don't want each other anymore. Just for right now, things are good. Like, where they are, I feel like it's healthy. You know, it's two people that were in a relationship, just being friends, setting boundaries with other people in case they get back together, but not necessarily expecting to get back together, just kind of, you know. So anyway, everything is in a good place for me right now, and I'm just kind of having fun and getting to do things that I necessarily wasn't allowed to do in a relationship, sort of thing. Like, you know, I completely understand where he's coming from, and some of you may not, but you know, when I was in a relationship with him, he didn't like me wearing like short cut shirts, like shirts that would cut off here, like crop top sort of thing, which I completely understand. And there was a limit, like, I mean, if it showed a little bit of my stomach, he didn't care. But as far as like wearing one that was almost like bra size, like, he didn't want me wearing that. And I completely understood that because like I'm in a relationship, like I don't need to be showing all that to everyone. But that's my personal opinion. Now, if you're in a relationship and you guys are both cool with that, then like go you guys. But I'm just saying, as far as like when I'm in a relationship, I completely understood that. But now that I'm not, and the fact that I kind of have that option to just wear whatever I want, you know, is kind of fun and kind of interesting. And I don't know. So anyway, I'm at a good place, and I wanted to come on here and make this because I didn't want any of you guys sitting here like, oh my gosh, and you know, I feel so bad and blah blah blah. And I'm definitely not quitting YouTube. I told myself, or I said in that video, that I was going to take like a week break, but I couldn't because I just started feeling great so fast. And I know being friends with him has a lot to do with it because, you know, I can know what he's up to, and I know he's not out, you know, with a bunch of girls and everything like my mind would want me to think because we're broken up, but he's really not. And you know, it's just nice having that option to just kind of know that, and know that he's safe and he's okay, and just all these things that you get out of a friendship. And anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this update and enjoy knowing that I am happy and go lucky and just in a fucking good place. And anyway, I mean, I would be in a better place if I was still in a relationship with him. I'm not gonna lie, because there wouldn't be so much of a question as far as that's concerned about my future. But I just feel really motivated. I feel very motivated about myself. Girl, I straightened my hair today. It's not very straight right now. It's starting to like unstraighten because it's like so humid. But I straightened my hair. I'm wearing bracelets that I forgot I owned. Just like things like that, just kind of doing stuff for myself right now, and it's just really nice. And anyway, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for your comments. I think there's, I don't know how many comments there are, but just your comments on there are so sweet and so amazing. And I got like a message from a girl that was just so uplifting and just great, just amazing things. And from people that don't even know me, but it's just so amazing that you guys like support me and really do wish me the best. And that's just like, I'm just so happy. Like, I definitely think that had a lot to do with it, because when I was really down, like after I just posted that video and like that day and the day after, that's when like I got the most comments, and it was just so sweet and so nice. And anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I keep saying that, I'm just so used to saying that saying, but there's like nothing else to enjoy about this video. Okay, anyway, yeah, so I'm probably gonna make some like Tinder videos and stuff, because I actually have like a lot of things I want to say about it, as far as like I really want to make a video about dating profile photos, because let me tell you, some of the photos I've seen is just like, the guy isn't ugly, but because his first photo was such a bad representation, just I need to make a video on it, because it's something that for my short time in the dating app world, I've noticed that guys do not know like what to post as far as to like get a girl to actually like swipe right on them, you know what I mean? So anyway, I will see you guys next time, and bye-bye.